Okay, hello professor. So this is my C program for the BBB LED example. Did have to change the IOStream library because when I was compiling this as a C++ program, I was not getting any output in the BeagleBone Black. So I have also when I was doing the program in the Eclipse, I was noticing that when I was compiling or building the file, it was not overwriting the file in the BeagleBone Black because sometimes the BeagleBone Black will hang because I made a mistake in the program, and it will not get out of that hang state. So I had to reset the board, reconnect it, and everything. So I decided for this time just doing it with my notepad the old way, and I'll do the manual compilation and send it here to the uh, BeagleBone Black, like with a command manually. So so basically I added the arguments here on the main function. I have these two variables here, on and off, or the on and off time, and this is just an iteration variable that I use for getting the arguments into on and off. I was having some issues with getting the arguments into ints, so I can just get the value in seconds. So I had to use this function, which is usually not recommended because it doesn't offer any error checking. I was trying to use strol, but for some reason I was not getting the right values. I was getting all the time zeros. But with this A2I, so I had to use standard library. I was able to get to parse the arguments into ints. So I was doing that because, let me go down, because I'm simply doing a multiplication here. So also another thing, I had to use puts in order to get the values onto the terminal when I'm doing SSH, and I use printf for showing the duty cycle or the on and off amounts on the terminal. So I'm using this while, as in the other assignment, to get the values of the arguments onto the variables that I need, and defining my cases here for missing arguments. Basically, if argc is less than 4, so I have these cases here that will make sure that if either or is 5 or all, or both of them are 5 seconds as described in the assignment, and well, the rest is the same as the other program, using the same bled and everything. So let me just save this file here, and I'm gonna go to this window, and I'm already in the folder where the file is. Just for safe measures, I'm gonna change the name here to Let's 4. This is how many times that I've done it. So I'm gonna do it so I can just do Let's 4 on the BeagleBone Black. Alright, it did it on the transfer, so I'm gonna go to the other one, which is my BeagleBone Black here, on the same proc folder that I created with the setup of the IDE. Okay, so I have all my tests there, so I'm gonna just do this L8S 4. I'm gonna do that H, which is, as the assignment says, I'm gonna do 1 second and 1 second. I'm gonna show here, this is the BeagleBone Black. Right now the LED is off right there. So I'm just gonna run it really quick. All right. And he's doing it right there. I'm gonna see if I can get everything in frame. So we just wait. So I had let's start and now it's let's stop. So that's the program ending. So the problem I was having is that it was getting hung on the after it started, and it's not getting the let's stop. So it was stuck in this program, and I was not letting the IDE override this when I click the build button. So that's what I had to change to do it manually. But as you can see, that's how it works. Let's test another case. Just like that. So the other one should be 5. So it's gonna be about 5 seconds. You can see. Doing it, let's wait. Okay. Yeah, just for the other one, I'm not gonna record it, but I'm just gonna show that it actually works. For time's sake. Yeah, it's gonna do it 10 times. Alright, it is stopped. So now let's try the last case, which is no arguments, as should both be 5. Let me just get it on the frame. Boom. Alright, it's gonna be 5 seconds. Alright, so it's doing it. So thank you so much, Professor, and see you next time.